Hello guys, my name is Ksenia. I am a vocalist and vocal coach, and on my YouTube channel I talk about healthy vocal technique and give you many different tips and tricks which you can use to improve your voices at home today, but also I do breakdowns of your favorite songs. So today we are going to listen to Halestorm and their new single from the new album that is out in August, I believe. Darkness Always Wins, the single. In the past couple of years, Lizzy has been my inspiration in so many ways. My story is that I've been mostly singing pop for the past 5-7 years, and then I got bored. Honestly, I could do anything. There was no challenge left for me in pop music, and so then I found out about Lizzy and fell in love with her voice because she's amazing. She's been doing it for more than 20 years, right? So it really shows that she can do it all, and the way she sings and the way she sounds and her energy on stage is just, something out of this world. I feel like they are such a great band to see live. So yeah, let's listen to Darkness Always Wins, the single from the new album, and see what we think. I'm excited. Okay, shall we? Interesting how the beginning reminds me of like a lullaby even. It's really soft, yeah. Interesting. And like repeating notes.
Now the world is still, it's just spinning out, trapped inside my head, feeling numb, and there's no song to sing to save me from myself, fading into black.
Interesting that she sounds really soft and vulnerable here, right? It's such an intimate sound. She has some breathiness, some falsetto there. It's really light in terms of the sound color, and it sounds like she's about to break, right? She's so fragile in here, which is really cool because we know that she can be really loud because she's a force. She has such a powerful voice, but here the volume, I would say like 2.5. It's really cool. She has some vibrato there. Also, she has some creaking, which creates this really fragile sounding vocals, which is the meaning of it all, right? The meaning of the video. She's so fragile inside her head, trapped in this darkness. I love the beginning.
We're all fighters, holding up our lighters, chasing off the monsters, drowning innocence. With every last breath, try to stop the sunset, running with the shadows, darkness always wins.
Cool. Well, first of all, she looks gorgeous always, but playing with such long nails is actually really hard. So, you're doing great, Lizzy. But also, I feel like here we have a little snippet of what she can sound like. She's like teasing us a little bit because she has some of the powerful onsets, but then she lowers the volume again because it's still the beginning of the song, right? We need to save it for later. But we still have this little preview of what's gonna come. And, it's gonna be cool. I'm sure of it. So, yeah, it's amazing. And the breath control that she has is just, it's insane. I love her voice. And also, I wanted to say that I've been listening to them for quite some time now. And what's interesting is that when you listen to a band for like many years, you can recognize the songwriting style. The way they write the melody and the lyrics, everyone has their own style. And if they do, you can always say which band it is. Because I feel like nowadays there are so many bands and sometimes it's really hard to kind of distinguish them from one another. And here, like when you listen, for example, to sleep talking, which I love, obviously, you can hear from the first notes that this is sleep talking. Or again, the same with the Halestorm, when you listen to the melody and you listen to her voice, and she has such a cool voice and she has her own style of singing, and you can clearly say that, okay, this is Lizzy singing. It's cool. It's important when you're an artist to be recognizable in this sense. And if you want to stand out as a band, as a vocalist, you need to have your own style of singing. You need to be authentic. So when you listen to Halestorm, you can say, yeah, this is Halestorm and this is cool. I love this about them. And now we have more, we have the guitars, we have the drums. So we are building, right? It's gonna come. I love that she's more, in terms of the sound character, she's more open on lower notes and she's more kind of contained and restrained on the higher notes. It feels like she's kind of singing through the wall, like she has like the wall here, and she doesn't let the sound escape or like bend over that wall, you can say. She's singing backwards on higher notes, and she's been doing that for a while, and honestly it's just easier to sing like that. Of course you want to sing like, what's the lyrics, you can sound like that, but like the same mistakes, it's just easier. You kind of save the energy and it still kind of sounds powerful and punchy, but it's easier for you if you kind of contain yourself a little bit. Like think of singing backwards on higher notes. It's just gonna be so much easier. I've been doing that all the time. It's just easier. You don't lose the power if you sing like that, and she's doing that also. And we know that she can be really open and like really singing forward, but again, here it's just the second verse and we still have time to go there, right? We still have time to kind of build it to this like big and powerful vocals. So it's gonna come, but again, it's just kind of the strategy of like saving your voice and your energy.
And I can't change my ways. It's how I've always been. It's in my bones, a heart of stone. The cold comes creeping in.
The cold comes creeping in. It feels like she has her teeth clenched when she's singing that, again creating this restraining character. And also she has lots of twang when she sings, and twang is gonna help us especially on higher notes. So you can create that or find it by raising the back of the tone. If you raise the back of the tone, you're creating this horn shaped vocal track. It's gonna sound louder, it's gonna sound a little bit lighter due to the twang, but also it's gonna be easier for you to sing these high notes, and she's doing it all, which is cool.
I'm fading into black. We're our fighters, holding up our lighters, chasing off the monsters, drowning in our sins. With every last breath, trying to stop the sunset, running with the shadows, darkness always wins.
I love that she changing the vowels a little bit. Something, something, sunset. It sounds like not sunset, but sunset. Again, thinking of this restraining, containing kind of character. Sunset. Darkness always wins. She has this like a rattle there. She's doing that all the time. Can I listen to it again?
Up our lighters, chasing off the monsters, drowning in our sins. With every last breath, trying to stop the sunset, running with the shadows, darkness always wins.
I feel like she's not as loud here as she could be. Maybe she's saving it for the end of the song, probably. It's like, again, she's not there yet, but she's building in terms of the vocals and the sound and the volume and the rough effects that she adds. It's like she has a little bit of like grit there on the high notes, but not like full on. I love that the vocalists, they think about all of these things. It's not just, you don't just give it all out in the first 30 seconds of the song, right? It's not going to be interesting. In terms of artistry, it's really cool. I love it. So now we have the bridge. And she's more louder now, right? Ooh. Ooh. I want to listen to this glissando again. I love that she changes again the vowel. Darkness always wins. So she's changing the E into the A and add this like distortion there, but also the energy, because effects, it's all about the energy. I'm gonna listen to it again. Woo, that's cool. We have the bells. Okay. It's like she's fighting with herself. Cool, that was like a distortion of something. Yeah! Interesting. Cool. I love the whole vibe of it. It's like not with short vibe, but like battlefield. Cool. That guitar solo is great. And we had some, sorry to stop you, Lizzy. And we had some da ha ha on top of it with some distortion, some rattle there, which sounded really cool.
Drowning in our
I want to listen to it again. Now she had the power, right? It was more full on with the rattle, some distortion combined there. And this is the grand finale of the song, right? And it was so cool. Can we... And again, she started a bit softer. I love this like glissando that she did, like into this E. So the song is in C sharp minor and she sings on E5. But I mean, it's her territory. She knows how to do it all. Can we go back? Chasing off the monsters, drowning in our skin. Trying to stop the Wow, that was a full-on powerhouse with the rattle and distortion and everything. But what's interesting is when you sing with the effects, when you sing clean notes, it's gonna sound louder, but when you add the effect, it's gonna sound a little bit more quiet in terms of the volume, because effects kind of they kind of cut the frequencies a little bit and it gets a little bit more quiet, but the power is still there. Cool. Can I do that? Fire and the soda! Yeah! Something like that. Something like that. I don't know the lyrics, but it sounded really cool.
Time is so wasted.
And then back to the softer, with the creaking. Cool. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Wow. I mean, I loved, obviously, every second of it. I feel like in this song she had a lot of dynamic in terms of the vocals and the sound of it and the volume, and she played with the effects. She started really soft and then she gave us a little bit of the preview of what's gonna come on the second verse and the second chorus, and then after the bridge is like full on powerhouse. This woman is just amazing. Well, thank you for being here, and I hope that you loved the song and loved this video. If you did, then like, comment, subscribe, and actually I can't believe that I'm saying this, but can you please subscribe to the channel if you like the content of it, because due to my analytics, I can see that 97% of people are not subscribed. So can you please do that? It's gonna help me a lot. So thank you for doing this if you are doing this, and thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next video, and I wish you all the best. Bye guys.